Oh.
The amount of time that he stays there, his scalp is gone.
Now that's our second murder right there.
Yeah.
It was murdered.
It would go to his skull.
His body went into shock.
Yeah.
Okay? He's dead.
He's going to need skin grafting.
Oh, goody, goody, here it comes.
Welcome to the Cinema Psycho Show.
You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here.
Oh my God, don't stop now!
With your hosts, Brian, John, and Elaine.
Welcome to the Cinema Psycho Show, the madhouse for film freaks and film fans of all types. I'm your host, Brian Coddington, and my fellow co-host and filmmaker, John Woolscroft.
Well, we don't have time for such frivolous entry jokes.
We always have time for frivolous.
Well, I'm going to say, well, for people who hopefully want to do this every year, that's my only, if I have no other goal from this podcast ever, is that people listen to my voice with Home Alone every year for the next, 100 years.
Yeah, for the next 100 years. They'll just dust out they're every year. It's a tradition. We listen to the Cinema Psycho Show's commentary on Home Alone.
We just listen to the cyber chip in our brains.
There you go. There you go. But we're in episode, what is it now? 297.
Yes.
297. And this is, of course, coming out on Christmas Day.
Yeah, what better way to celebrate Christmas? Forget family and forget turkey. Just spend it with the psychos.
Spend it with us, yeah. And a couple years ago, it must have been
2019.
I think it was the Christmas before the pandemic happened.
Yes, yeah.
We
were such babies.
We all got gathered around and we did our first commentary track. And it was to, of course, Die Hard.
The great Christmas classic.
The great Christmas classic. Listen to our back catalog with the commentary as well as last week's episode. But John, you wanted to bring this back.
Yes.
And you wanted to bring it back for Home Alone. And I'm like, that's a great idea. We haven't done one of these in a while. So that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be a lot of jokes and also a little bit of trivia.
Yeah, a little bit of history of the film. Yeah, some trivia, some observations I'm sure we're going to make about the filmmaking.
Probably.
Yeah. So
probably some also observation about 90s opulence.
And how literally everything that happens to Kevin could have just been solved if they had modern technology in 2 seconds.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
But we're going to save that for the commentary. Yeah. So if you are watching along with us, this is a watch along commentary. So similar to Riff Tracks and some other commentaries that are out there, you're going to need to start this at a set time. Yeah. So we're going to tell you exactly when to start.
We're using Disney Plus, but if you're using Amazon Prime or you have your own DVD, when we say go, it's basically right at the top of the 20th century logo. It kicks in immediately.
Yeah.
So, when we say go, you should fade into the 20th Century Fox logo.
Yeah. Before we start the commentary, of course, got to say, our standard stuff here. If you like our podcast, do us a favor. Hit the follow button on your favorite podcast app. This, unfortunately, is not going to be a YouTube video one because it's going to be fairly long. But, go to our YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, hit the notification. We're starting to do a lot of video podcasts in addition to our audio-only stuff. Of course, go to our Discord channel to talk about the commentary after you listen to it and reach out to us directly. Just say, hey, you know what? I like the commentary, or hey, you guys suck ass. Don't ever do another commentary episode again. But
we appreciate your blunt honesty.
In the links in our description of episode, and of course, head over to cinemapsychoshow.com. So, John, are you ready?
Let's rock.
Let's rock and roll. And you will want to start your engines now.
You should hear the drums of the 20th Century Fox logo. They didn't really think that one through, did they? There's not going to be a millennium.
No. No.
All right. And one of the best aspects of this movie is the score to this movie. And it was a joke trying to get John Williams to wouldn't it be great if we could get John Williams to score this movie, thinking it would never happen.
Yeah.
And then he got it either a cut of the film or the script and said, oh yeah, I'd love to. And then, holy shit. Okay.
Yeah. I love how it starts off with an animated house and a photorealistic moon.
Yeah.
Like someone's like, you know what? We're gonna just go crazy. We're gonna have different styles in one title card.
Well, the guy who did the special effects for this really got hosed. He was local to the Chicago area. I think they gave him I think they offered him like points or like a flat $1,000, and he took the $1,000. So he screwed himself out of like probably $100,000.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Music by John Williams. Never a bad day for John Williams. I can't think of a bad score he's ever done.
I mean, the bad day is when he passes away. That'll be a bad day. The wealthiest house on the block.
All right, we got to ask, what does the dad do for a living?
I have a theory.
Okay.
I have a theory. If you ever saw the movie Cat People, John Hurd was like the zoologist and cat people who eventually like had sex with Natasha Kinski, who is also the Catwoman. So I think that he either got to be head of zoology at the zoology place and got like a shit ton of money because it was the 80s, or he wrote a book about his experience having sex with the Catwoman, and he got all the money for that to make the house.
Drugs.
Drugs.
Yeah,
or like a
drug
super spy.
kingpin.
Or a super spy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if you go with like Sopranos logic, he was the detective in the Sopranos, so he probably was dirty then too.
Yeah. There's our hero, if you want to go on that.
Murdering psychopath.
I feel like Uncle Buck was a trial run for this. Like, okay, the kid's got some chops. Yeah.
First of all, Uncle Frank's an asshole.
Oh yeah, Uncle Frank is unacceptable.
All right, this is why everyone hates Kevin, because he's a little shit.
A lot of people said when they read the script that like there's no way that this is going to work because the kid comes off so mean-spirited and a jerk.
He's a little shit.
And a brat. I think it's only because of Macaulay Culkin that the lines he uses works.
Yeah.
Oh, foreshadowing the Micro Machines. But
yes, the dad is doing his solemn dad thing in the movie. Because he kind of is an absentee dad in this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He doesn't really seem to even give a crap that they left him behind later in the movie. So this movie directed by Chris Columbus. Funny fact, Chris Columbus was initially set to direct National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. But he could not stand Chevy Chase and said, I'm sorry, one of us has to go, and I know Chevy's the star of the movie, so I know it's me. And John Hughes went, don't worry, I've got another Christmas movie you can direct. It's called Home Alone. You'll do that one instead.
No one's concerned that there is a police officer like just standing in the middle of this house full of children.
By the way, that's another felony that can be added to Joe Pesci's rap sheet in this. Harry's rap sheet. Imitating a police officer is a felony.
He's Tommy from Goodfellas. Yeah. Do you think he cares? And if Tommy from Goodfellas, if that mentality was in this movie, Kevin would be dead.
I've seen this movie probably 315 times plus 8, and I can't separate the families completely. These two are his siblings.
Yeah,
Pete Wrigley and the brunette.
I love that you went Pete Wrigley.
The blonde's also his sibling, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so these and Buzz.
I got a theory.
Yeah.
My theory is that Kate McAllister was banging somebody else.
Yeah, none of these kids look alike.
Buzz I get. Kevin I kind of get.
Yeah.
Even the blonde daughter I can get. But like Pete Wrigley, the redhead, no way.
Oh yeah, this family is like the Neapolitan ice cream.
That was the pool boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the family's like Neapolitan ice cream. Everybody has different hair colors.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad you're going to live alone.
Hey, some people who get married do live alone.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
good for you, buddy.
This is Uncle Frank's.
Is that Uncle Frank's kid?
Yeah,
you think so?
I think this and Fuller are. Yeah, because he asked him about his spider.
Yeah. Yes. You need to be concerned about pit shaving. Ice-T poster, naked lady pictures, bowls.
Yeah, you clearly tell that this is a young boy's room.
Yes. There's no fleshlight in there, so you don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Fuck you, kid.
I love that in the second one, that kid is still pissing the bed. They say that that's actually an indication sometimes of a sociopath. So maybe Fuller is going to grow up to be a murderer.
Or it's just called like, that happens.
Yeah. So in the script, it was John Hughes said that he channeled Jacob Marley for the next door neighbor here. Yeah.
I love how everyone's like, yes, he's a murdering psychopath, but he clears the snow on everyone's like sidewalks and puts salt out. Like, that's not a psychopath. That's just a good neighbor.
Yeah. And it's weird that like they believe this, like this is just some stranger that he's just making this up. They just saw him now. Like this has been their neighbor for probably like 20 years.
Yeah. And it's like he just said we live on the most, he says later in the movie, we live on the most boring street in the country, but apparently you've got a murdering psychopath who lives next door.
Yeah.
That salts his victims.
Well, that's good. You got to cure the meat.
You do have to cure the meat.
Yeah.
If you're going to, you know what? Jeffrey Dahmer probably watched this movie and was like,
yeah,
good idea.
Yeah. Jeffrey Dahmer just beating it off to this
just
movie.
like, yes, you got to cure that meat. Worst delivery driver ever.
Yeah, they don't get any better in the second movie. They keep hitting the same damn statue. Little Nero's Pizza.
Little Nero's Pizza. This guy got fired and started working for Uber Eats. 20 minutes or you don't pay. I miss the days of that.
Yeah. Domino's actually started that.
Really?
Yeah. I saw this like these weird documentaries on like the history of like restaurants and stuff. Yeah. Okay, yeah, these two are Uncle Frank's kids.
Yeah, clearly. They got glasses.
Now, is Uncle Frank, did he marry into the family or is he blood related?
I think he's blood related.
He's like Kevin's dad's brother?
He's Kevin's dad's brother.
Okay.
And he mooches off of his brother's success.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm a cop. I don't have the money for this shit.
Yeah.
$122.50 you get that many pizzas? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think they were like $11 a pie.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say nowadays $122.50 would buy you what? Maybe four?
Yeah,
and some wings and some like crazy bread.
Yeah.
And tip.
Yeah.
You're such a kind person, Joe Pesci.
Yeah. I mean, it is funny how like when you're this sheltered and rich, like they do give him all the information that he needs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the cop.
I like how the burglar's frustrated that he's not getting the information he needs. Oh, so the Pepsi tie-in. I felt like I was going crazy because I'm like, oh no, it's Coca-Cola. And then I was shown
no, it's Pepsi.
This, and it was Pepsi. It's Coca-Cola in the sequel.
Oh.
Coke must have outbid them for the sequel. And I'm like, oh, thank God, because I thought I was losing my mind.
He loves his pizza, Buzz.
Yeah. Yeah, grow up, Kevin.
You've got like 16 people in that house. That pizza's going to be gone in minutes.
You think they would do a plain cheese, maybe like a vegetable
You get
one?
like one plain cheese.
Yeah, a pepperoni, a meat lovers.
But with 16 people in the damn house, I'm sorry. Pizza's going to go. But the brother is a dick.
Yeah. I will say this. The film does a very good job of setting up like payoffs. Like the fact that now his plane ticket got soaked and accidentally thrown out. You know? Violence to children.
Well, I love how like we've joked before about white man problems, white people problems.
Yeah.
Like the whole catastrophe of one person causes a domino effect that leads, oh my God, I spilled my Pepsi. Oh my God, I spilled the milk.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I ruined the pizza.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, chill out. Uncle Frank.
Yeah. He has to be blood related to
totally
attack a kid like that.
All these random people in this house staring me down that don't look like they're related at all.
Did you notice his plane ticket going in like the first time you watched this? Like,
yeah, why is he again? Is the dad's such an idiot? Throws away the plane ticket, knowing clearly well that's there.
Yeah. Say what you want about John Hughes, like he does set up and pay off very well.
Yes,
Yeah, my brother-in-law.
See,
Okay,
I told you.
Yeah. No, apparently neither family can stop fucking.
Yeah, that's what no
They're like goddamn rabbits.
They do. He's out of sorts. I'm gonna beat his ass.
Because he was misbehaving. He doesn't eat.
misbehaved. He gets beat up in the attic.
Yeah. I'm chaining him up in the attic without feeding him.
Yeah. We've got a saw contraption upstairs, so we're gonna just chain him up to that.
Oh, the dialogue they give him.
You're being mean, Kate.
Hey, some people, that's a fetish.
Ew.
Just ask Donald Trump with Russian hookers.
Ew. Yes, they do.
Oh.
That's a dick move on the mom's part.
Yeah.
Come on, Kate.
Oh, she's terrible. This
She's
whole
just terrible.
This scene right here.
Ask for a new family.
Yeah. Set up.
Set up.
For all those watching, you should play the poinsettia drinking game. Every time you see a poinsettia,
Oh, really?
take a sip of beer. The attic bedroom's pretty tight.
I was
though.
gonna say that's a pretty sweet bedroom.
Yeah.
I'd sleep up there.
And of course, the McAllisters can afford to insulate an attic that you can live in.
Of course. It's the 90s, John. Come on. Shit tons of money.
All right, now we need a reason that
Yes.
the alarm doesn't go off and the phone lines go down. Apparently, Krampus is arriving.
I mean, for everyone in that house, damn right Krampus is arriving. Gonna throw all those kids in the sack and beat
Yeah.
them.
I always say hats off to the second unit team. They
Like,
sometimes
all
get the
right,
best shots
gotta
in
break
movies.
this branch off this tree.
Yeah.
Cause this Rube Goldberg electricity thing here. No lights there.
Nobody woke up in the
No
middle
one
of
notices that clock says battery backup on it.
the... Oh, well, they were too stupid to put the batteries
Like,
in.
of course. They're
Yeah.
like, it's the 90s. We have electricity. There's no power outages, even though we're surrounded by trees. What time is it?
Hey, this is pre 9/11. You could just run through security.
Not that fast.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Our first awesome theme of this movie.
Yeah.
Everyone run around the house, crazy.
That's going to be a weird scene to do as actors because it's like, we're going to speed it up, but you need to be kind of going fast and like, well, what do you want me to do? I don't know, just look busy.
Look, just walk from one room to the next.
Yeah. This is really where he crosses the T's and dots his I's. The like weirdo neighbor kid that gets confused for Kevin. You know?
Jimmy.
Yeah.
What kid just walks up to a random stranger and starts asking
Well,
bizarro questions like that?
as much as our parents back then wanted to believe that we wouldn't get in a stranger's van, we would have.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, look,
wouldn't-
he's literally in
I
a
wouldn't
stranger's
have
van.
gotten that close to some stranger and been like, all this shit.
If this guy was a pedophile, he'd be like, fucking jackpot. Here, kid, I'll show you how it drives. Get on my lap.
Ew.
All right, the oldest sister looks like she's like 25.
She does look like she's 25. But she's the one whose parents live in France. That's why she's all chic looking.
Yeah.
Slumming it with the Americans. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself, Buzz.
I think that Buzz is such a fucking asshole, but at the end of the movie, he goes, hey, Kev, the house didn't burn down. And it's like, oh, what a redemption for Buzz.
Yeah, and none of them like paid attention to the fact that kid just talked.
No.
He's right. You're not going to make it in 45 minutes. I don't care if it's pre 9/11.
I hope he got like insurance on those plane tickets that were probably thousands of dollars.
And that was thousands of 1990 money.
Yeah. I mean, everybody rides coach except the parents and the uncle and aunt, I think. So, I mean, that maybe he saved some money there. Here's what I don't quite understand. Like, did Fuller just come downstairs himself? Because you would think somebody would have gotten Fuller and then gotten Kevin.
But he wasn't sleeping up there.
Oh, he wasn't?
Yeah, they said earlier that, oh, yeah, well, you're going to sleep somewhere else.
Okay.
So you sleep in the attic. No one stops these group of 16 wildebeest.
Of 65 people running through
this
the
random, like, I don't care. Like, they still had airport security back then. And if you saw like a massive stampede of white people running through the airport at breakneck speed, like, you'd stop them, be like, hey, like, what's going on?
So at the holidays, they got to the airport in 45 minutes, got through security, and got onto the plane.
That's not possible.
Yeah.
Not possible.
Yeah.
Oh, man, look at how airplanes were back then. You got, like, all that room.
They fed you.
They fed you real food.
Yeah. Not just those, like, weird wafer cookies that you get, or the little pretzels.
It depends on where you go. Some places, like, I know JetBlue one time gave you, like, the little, like, blue chips.
Mm-hmm. If you ride Spirit, you have to give them food.
Yes, and your soul. You have to pay for the landing gear.
Yeah. Don't worry, Cav. You can get a later flight.
Just call an Uber.
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, this kid, he flushes the toilet.
Points at you.
So you know he's a little bit more mature.
Yeah.
I only say that because my kids don't flush the toilet.
Weird.
They're kids.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully he washes hands.
Well, don't ask for too much.
Kevin just dropped the morning deuce.
He just dropped the morning deuce. No kid just turns on Miracle on 34th Street and decides, I'm going to watch this. Like, this is the 90s. You're watching, Animaniacs.
Brian, he can't pack a suitcase.
Yeah, well,
he probably doesn't know how to change the channel.
He can pack a suitcase, but he can set up a series of death traps.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's an engineering genius.
Yeah, he's a psychopath.
But he can't pack a bag. He can't throw a T-shirt in a bag.
No. He's a fucking psychopath. No one's here. Who's going to make my breakfast for me?
It just cuts back to Kevin. He was that unable to take care of himself. He dies instantly.
Look at this food. Oh, what scumbag, Frank. Stealing Crystal.
Yeah, from the airline. Yes.
Yes, you are a heel. Wrestling reference.
What's that?
She made a wrestling reference. Don't you feel like a heel?
Yeah. She should have been at WrestleMania.
That just tells me that Kate was banging a wrestler.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. At this time, maybe Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Papa Shango.
Papa Shango.
So wait, was she wrapping gifts there? Did they pack the gifts?
No idea.
I would just have them mailed there, but I mean, God, I can't imagine
the
that
amount
cost.
of shit in this house is just astounding.
Yeah,
like, who has like a sewing thing, a rifle, and
rich are gonna rich. Yeah,
just crazy rich.
The nice setup of the tarantula there, like the way they composed that shot to remind you of the tarantula.
Tarantula's coming back.
All the mentions of Michael Jordan in this obviously is because they live near the Chicago area. But I'll tell you, in 1990, you didn't have to live in Chicago. Everybody loved
That's
MJ.
True.
Except, the gambling people that he owed money to.
The basement's scary.
I mean, with all those like sewing mannequins, it is a little unsettling.
They got random like a wheelchair back there.
Well, one of their parents.
Freddy Krueger's coming out of there.
Yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Yeah.
I mean, it's a boiler room. Freddy
You
Krueger's
got the
coming
body. I've got the brains. I think there was a pinball machine down there,
It
too.
looked like one.
That's it. I forgot to close the garage.
No,
That was
they're not going to
what
go
a
to the
take
airport.
there. Airport, and then
Ah!
do a face like someone just goosed you.
Yeah.
Here's another one of the special effect shots that got this guy his $1,000 instead of his $100,000. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm jumping.
No,
the gun.
not yet.
Yeah,
Here
we go. Yeah. Now anybody could do this with iMovie,
Oh,
but
my
this is a
God.
big deal then.
He didn't say that.
But that's a funny way of showing how a kid's imagination can run. Yeah.
Yeah. It should have been Frank saying, "You're messing with all my monies."
Get out of here, you little pervert! I'm gonna smack you silly.
Woo, sugar!
I mean, this does add up.
Oh yeah, like if you were home alone and
I-
you didn't have any parents around, you would absolutely be going nuts and crazy.
I would just get a horrible headache and vomit from all the sugar
You
and
just hanging
junk
out
food.
in the kitchen.
Yeah. Poinsettias, drink. All right, Brian,
TV
you made
newscaster
note of the
bears all.
Playboy
Yeah,
here.
look at that. TV newscaster bears all. Kind of a lame Playboy.
They actually covered that so he wouldn't actually see any nudity.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If this was a European movie, they wouldn't have given a shit.
No.
The kid can see a boob. I know he's 8, but
Jesus Christ.
that a production note. That's actually a little boy dressed up like a girl because they didn't want any young lady to feel embarrassed.
Oh, that was.
So I don't know whose kid it is, but they just dressed up a little boy like a little girl so that they didn't have to insult.
Yes. Kevin's gonna be doing some target practice, proving again that he is a psychopath.
This is nice though. I mean, I guess we're in the second act here, but we're still setting things up.
Yep.
It's not like at the end of the movie, where did Kevin get that pellet gun?
And he clearly is a good shot. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. He can't pack a suitcase, but he can kill you in a heartbeat.
Isn't that pretty much the whole impetus of the movie? Is that can't do the most basic things, but will kill you.
Yeah. Hey, Chris Columbus, you're still alive. Give us an Angels with Filthy Souls, the actual movie.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I gotta hand it to them on the production level of this because this looks like an old timey movie.
It does.
They put a lot of effort into this. Oh, I don't know why, but I suddenly want a Pepsi. Oh, and Fruit-O-Lays.
And Crunch Gators.
Yeah. Well, Fruit-O-Lays is owned by PepsiCo. So they really made sure that they hit their marketing thing here. Aren't movies magical?
They are.
That is a lot of ice cream.
That is.
I'm uncomfortable.
Marshmallows are in there too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This kid's he's gonna end up having diabetes by 20.
Get your ugly, yellow, no good keister out of my property. Pump your guts full of lead. Two. That's murdering. Oh, come on. You've seen worse.
Yeah, you just saw titties.
You just saw titties.
I mean, your floors are now stained with blood, though, buddy.
Yeah. He's reading Nobody's Angel.
See, now
This book is so good, man.
she's getting that motherly intuition that something's wrong. You know that scene in Silence of the Lambs when Hannibal Lecter asks the senator about when her girl's on the slab, where's it going to go her? I wonder if when she realized she left Kevin behind, she got a tingle in her nipple. I did.
See?
That's it.
That's it. Didn't close garage.
And it's like, did we remember Kevin? No. Who cares?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Peter is the most chill during this whole situation. He gives no fucks.
You know, if you were this rich, you probably wouldn't care about
Like,
anything,
he's got
including
to
kids.
be like doing like tons of Valium to get through. It's just like, yeah, whatever. Kids lost in the home. Who cares?
Oh, when
It's
you're
fine.
rich and white, you can get any prescription you want. They'll
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm
give
saying.
you anything. Yeah.
Clear,
Oh.
I mean, you know what? You might be right. He might be a drug dealer because the way he is just so fucking chill over this whole thing. Well, his wife is like,
See, he's not a dealer.
nuts.
He oversees the empire,
He
of the
oversees
drugs.
the empire.
Like
He's
the guy in
Pablo
Breaking
Escobar.
Bad. Yeah. Okay. This does not add up. He does not in line with the door.
Oh no, it's the geometry doesn't work.
It's the magic of editing that he somehow ends up out the front door.
Yep,
In reality, Kevin would have just broken his
he's
neck.
dead. No, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead, or at least have like a bone protruding from his arm. See, look at Peter. He's just like, yeah, no, it sucks, but yeah, this is more for me.
I'm not sure I understand the set of time here because it looks like it's night on the flight.
Oh, the time's all off.
Yeah.
There's been other people.
I mean, I
who've
guess
commented
they're
that.
they're probably flying far over the ocean to get to Europe.
But like they're in Illinois. They probably haven't even hit, the eastern seaboard yet, or they just have.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're like 40 minutes into it, and now we're just getting to Marv
Yep.
for the first time.
My question about the whole automatic timers thing.
Yeah.
So if these scrubby looking assholes have been coming around the neighborhood,
Yeah.
for probably weeks,
Yeah.
scoping the whole place out, and know when the timers go off.
Yeah.
Why does no one notice that?
Yeah.
Like, I live in the city, and I know my neighbors pretty well, and if we saw some guy roaming around for that many nights and knowing when things go off, we'd know.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's going to be one Gladys Stevens or Gladys, or whatever her last name from
Mrs.
Bewitched.
Kravitz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have unmarketable securities in the houses. What the fuck?
he wants the Barabons in the safe.
And maybe, you know what? They know he's a drug lord too.
Mhm.
That's what it is. The whole underplot of this, they know he's a drug lord.
Yeah. Just in case you forgot, it's Christmas time.
Yeah. We got to throw in the Grinch,
Pepsi.
Pepsi, more sugar.
Maybe, okay, forget
And
the
sugar
poinsettia
coma.
drinking game. Maybe Pepsi drinking game. Yeah. Yeah, he literally crashed.
Oh, 100%. You eat that much sugar in a very short time span, you were going to either crash or flip out.
Brian, here's what I don't understand about this neighborhood. Did everybody in the neighborhood goes on vacation at Christmas?
Yep.
I mean, I know they're rich and maybe rich people live differently, but what?
I mean, I guess some people they go to Florida. That's a common thing I've seen rich people do. So they'll go south.
Hell, this family does it in the second movie. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I've never known anybody to travel unless it's that grandma lives 3 states over, so we're gonna go to grandma's. But not to take a vacation at Christmas.
No, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. I find it weird that later in the movie he sets up a whole marionette thing that can trick them, but just turning on the lights makes them go away.
Yes.
So just do that every time, Kev.
Yeah. Or, I don't know, call the cops. Wouldn't you just call the cops?
Yeah.
If you know you're home alone and you know there's people trying to get in the house, wouldn't you just call the fucking cops?
You see, if this is
he's 8. He's not a 4-year-old.
Yeah. If this was the first time somebody saw this, they might be like, oh, well, he doesn't know to call the police, but he does it at the end of the movie.
They had 911.
Yeah.
It's not some places didn't have 911. They had it back then.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're at the airport again.
I wonder if they couldn't get another licensed song here, so they had to just break out the John Williams score.
Bring it in again. Yeah, it's
Le pot cocher? Je suis fromage?
And an American takes takes a French woman's phone again. Like, she doesn't know if that call was important or not.
Yeah, she was literally finding out if her
She was like,
daughter
I was-
survived brain surgery.
Yeah, or I was talking to my mother one last time because she was just about to die.
They're about to pull the plug on her. Yeah. Yeah, again, if this is modern times, they would just call Kevin's cell phone.
Yes.
You know, here's the address book. Hopefully there are people
Kevin
in the
would
neighborhood.
be TikToking this whole thing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Kevin. I'm going to go slide down the stairs into the house.
If you like my sledding, make sure you subscribe.
You subscribe.
Hey, look, Marv, there's just a little kid in the house. Shoot him in the head and we'll go in. The front
you're
door's
not-
open.
You're not afraid anymore, Ed, but here comes creepy bastard McCreepy bastard.
He could just say, like, hello, and maybe Kevin wouldn't be so scared of him.
Hi.
Yeah. Hey, neighbor, how are you?
Hey, you okay? You look like you've been here by yourself all day.
Yeah.
Instead of, I've got this big metal shovel, I'm going to murder you.
Yeah. Hey, wasn't your family supposed to go to Paris? Why are you still here? Poinsettias.
The don't you know cop.
Don't you know?
Let me ask you this. Any job you worked at allow you to wrap presents while you're on the job?
Well, I mean, they are horrifically incompetent.
Like, they're just the worst cops. They literally look like they're not doing anything. This guy's got a donut in his mouth, of course, to drive home the fact he is a police officer.
Yes. Yeah. Well, incompetency also drives.
He's got 3. He's got 3 donuts. He's going to eat that donut on the phone.
Oh, the donut on the phone was actually an accident, but they didn't bring it up because it was just so organically funny.
Yeah. Yes, that's what a police officer does,
Yeah.
dude. You are the fucking police department. You want us to get off our ass and
do
go
something?
No, we didn't even call.
It reminds me of The Dark Knight Rises when they're like, you want me to risk my men's life for your money? It's like, yeah, you're a cop.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Yeah.
That's you did
Yeah.
your job.
Why didn't
Great
you
job.
just do that
You
in the
just
first
said
place?
that before instead of
Yeah.
this back and forth bullshit.
I like this cop just gives up after knocking a couple of times.
Well, I called.
Tell her to count her kids again. This is almost just a necessary plot point
Well,
to get out of the way.
Like, my whole thing too is like, you see the lights are on?
Yeah.
And this woman's saying that she just went to Paris.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you think that something strange if the lights are on
Yeah.
and she's in Paris?
Yeah.
Like, do you know who I am? Pablo Escobar is on speed dial with me.
I'm like the guy that like Tony Montana like was like working for. I
Yeah.
told you not to fuck with Tony.
He's El Blanco. That's his name. El Blanco.
Yeah.
He's our silent partner, El Blanco. Like, don't worry. I have trained Kevin in the art of murdering. Why do you think he's such a good shot? I took him to my killing fields.
I think the biggest dick move for Uncle Frank in here is when he brings out the shrimp platter. Like, hey, who cares that Kevin could be dead? Let's just
He's
eat
got
shrimp.
crystal in his pocket. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
And there's no eBay back then, so he's going to a very, shady pawn shop.
Yeah.
We love you. You hang out in the airport. See ya. Bye-bye.
Nobody but her. Yeah. We're all gonna go to Rob's house, eat shrimp, jerk off a little. Yeah.
I might pick up a French whore. Who knows?
Yeah.
They're
They're
here. They don't
everywhere.
shave their pits here.
That means they don't shave other places.
Who are you talking to?
He's a sociopath.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You're talking to nobody.
Poster.
How many times do you think he had to do that?
If it was Stanley Kubrick, it'd be like, take 97.
Again, I'm not getting the right pathos.
These movies actually, both the first one and the second one, took forever to film because they could only use Macaulay Culkin
For
an
so many
8-hour
hours.
day.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
4 of those hours, it had to be schoolwork and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Now, I got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right now, what we're seeing right now is Kevin climb up these shelves.
Yeah.
He's dead now.
yeah.
He's fucking dead. He just falls down. He's dead. Dead.
I used to think that was funny when I was a kid. Now as an adult, I'm like, oh, God, the mess. The
The amount of, yeah. It's just some $1 bills in there.
It's like $6.
It's like $6. What are you going to buy with that? Well, it's the 90s. You could buy a lot with $6.
Yeah. No, you can't buy a loaf of bread. Inflation and all.
I spent $100 on 5 items.
So, yeah, he gets groceries and a pizza with $6.
That's it.
We all know the pizzas cost about $11.
$11.
Yeah.
What the? Why does he have goggles on?
Oh, he found the snorkel.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why do you need to wear that?
Because he's Marv. Sounded like the pizza delivery kid.
It did.
When I worked with Ava Haberman, she had a country code for her phone. I could
Really?
never figure it out. So I would just Facebook message her. I don't understand country codes.
You got to put that in first?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you say silver tuna?
He said silver tuna.
What the hell does that mean? Oh, maybe that's the code name they gave to the house or something. But still, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, man. This got so many people asking the question, is the toothbrush approved by the American Dental Association? I know I did. When I was a kid, I was like, is this really? Because Home Alone told me I need to know.
Just lie to the kid. Just be like, yep.
Toothbrush? What the fuck type of question's that?
He always has on his murder boots.
He does.
Does he not own a pair of sneakers?
Like, sure. Lie to him.
Yeah, just lie to
Just
the kid.
lie. Say yes.
Or maybe be like, hey, why are you by yourself, little kid?
Yeah. Where's your parents?
The grocery store person does later.
Hi, remember me?
Hi, I'm your neighbor. How are you? Where are your parents?
I see you're by yourself again. Probably
Yeah.
should wonder why you're by yourself again. Also saw a cop by your house last night. That's kind of strange.
Yeah. I like that they chase a kid who stole a toothbrush.
Yes.
Just chalk that one up to a loss on the sheet for the
Yeah,
day.
that would be a loss. Jimmy, get him!
Jimmy the stock boy. Jimmy better get a raise for chasing this kid.
Yeah. Hey! Hey! What? Goddamn, I was trying to pick up this girl.
I was to say, he's giving her like a parking ticket.
And that woman is speeding off right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweet. I'm out of here.
Are you seriously gonna run down a kid who stole?
This is what I call filler.
Yeah, it's totally filler. Yeah, who's doing ice capades?
Yeah.
Like this. What skate rink have you ever been to where you've seen people doing twirlies and ice capades at?
Well, I mean, when you put in for the extras, they had to know how to ice skate, and I think they wanted to show how much they knew how.
No. Well, I mean, just have them like do
Second
circles.
unit team. Second unit team. Ugh. Well, you got a free toothbrush, though. That's a win.
You're not a criminal. You're a petty theft.
Well, he killed somebody.
I mean, you are a good shot. Your dad probably is a criminal.
They cut that out. Yeah, the director's cut. You see a murderer transient.
That cop had a heart attack right after chasing him.
Marv's such an asshole. Look,
He
you got
is.
all the stuff you wanted. You don't have to flood their home.
It's like, yeah, because think about the amount of property damage you caused in that house.
Yeah.
Like flooding a home, it's basically like destroyed.
I bet Marv's the kind of guy that takes like the photo albums too. The one thing you can't replace.
Yes. Like I took their family heirlooms. Even Harry has like a modicum of like, hey, maybe don't be too much of a dick.
Yeah.
We did rip them all off, but maybe don't like force them to pay for water damage and repair.
Yeah. Why'd you eat their family photos too, Marv?
Why'd you masturbate in the bedroom?
Spunk everywhere.
It's just like,
yeah.
I mean, there was no DNA back
No,
then.
no. Fun production shot here. They did this in reverse.
Oh, I mean, I kind of figured as much.
So that's actually pretty good acting from little Macaulay Culkin here. He had to start with screen face and then they backed it up.
They probably ADR'd as that screen back in.
Yeah. Holmes' little buddy. And a callback to the tooth from earlier.
And the VFX artist just got paid.
Yeah. Very, very little, but he got paid.
I need you to add a glint to every time we see that gold tooth.
Yeah. He's a little kid. Yeah, so maybe don't follow him like perverts.
Yeah.
Why?
Why would you do that? Just drive away.
Yeah. Because the plot needs them to follow Kevin.
Yeah, I don't like the way the kid looked at me, but let me give him another reason to look at me.
Yeah.
By creepily walking, driving.
Yeah.
Driving behind.
At like 2 miles an hour right behind
Yes.
the kid.
Looking like a murder van.
Yeah. You know the stupid games that you played when you were a kid? One of them I had in the neighborhood was we would play chicken, where we would be walking in front of a car on the side of the road they were driving on, and the person that moves out of the way first loses.
Jesus Christ, man.
I never lost.
You guys didn't fuck around up there.
All right, see, this is where I like the Wet Bandits when they're like, church, I'm not going in there.
Can't go to church.
Yeah. But also, doesn't Kevin get sanctuary? Isn't that how that works?
Technically, but like that's from like the police and government.
Yeah. See, Marv has a reason for not wanting to go in there. He's Jewish.
Oh, okay. Can't go in there. My skin starts to boil.
Yeah. What did we accomplish by in any way, shape, or form doing this? Baby J. I thought you didn't put the baby Jesus out until Christmas Eve.
Is that a thing?
I think it is.
I don't know.
Oh, and if any of you are the kind of psychopaths that want to steal the baby Jesuses, they're usually chipped, so they will.
Really?
Police, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I think people steal them and then they call the police and they're like, okay, this apparently went to this household.
Okay, so like, there's no way that Kevin knows what time the Wet Bandits are coming back to look into the house. So how long do you think he's been putting this charade up?
7 to 12 hours.
Like how long do you think he was just like, you know what? It's 5 o'clock right now, and I'm gonna start moving around, throw the music up. Like somebody on that neighborhood's gonna be like, hey, what the hell's going on at the house? This is running on for like 5 hours straight.
Somebody in this family better sew or make clothes, or else there's no explanation why there's so many mannequins.
No, there's not.
So he can't pack a bag, but he can do this.
He can do all this.
Be amazing if you could see in the house and be like, hey, he got Michael Jordan at his house.
Michael's over here? Well, it is the drug lord's house, so there you go. It's El Blanco's house.
I think this was the last year before the Bulls not winning a championship. Then they won 3 in a row. Michael went nuts.
So you're saying it's Home Alone's fault?
Yeah. Michael went nuts and went to play baseball for 2 years, and then they did another three-peat at the end of the 90s. There's your basketball trivia for you.
There you go. Stock footage.
Second unit. Yeah. I like that the second one, as we mentioned before we started recording, is such a con job that it is just a remake of the first one. To the point where they have, here he is.
Here's Frank with his shrimps.
Yeah,
He's
who
like,
cares about Kevin's dead?
He's like, I am gonna milk this vacation for everything it's got.
Yeah. But not only, do we repeat the It's a Wonderful Life joke, but then it's like, well, we're in Florida. How can we? Oh, maybe it's in Spanish and they don't know how to change it.
Yeah. Oh, come on, El Blanco. You know how to speak the language.
Yeah.
No, shrimps. I'll eat some of those.
Nobody's home for the holidays.
Nobody.
Those are Gulf shrimp, though. Those are nice.
Those are almost prawns.
Yeah.
Buzz, you suck balls.
Yeah. But, wow, Buzz is an asshole.
He really is an asshole.
Maybe he's actually Uncle Frank's kid. Maybe Uncle Frank gave it to...
Oh! No, but he actually looks like Peter. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He looks a bit like Peter.
Yeah. Except for that serial killer I said lived next door. Oh, come on, man.
You get the same delivery driver again? Hey, you can't even see out the windows. They're all frosted over.
Hey, look, they're not paying for another bit actor.
No.
In
the same clothes.
Yeah. Well, they shot him back to back, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Back door, please. That's what Kevin's mom said.
He's like, I got your pizza and my sausage.
Did someone order an extra large sausage? I know Kevin's trying to make sure that he doesn't get caught or anything, but when I was a kid, I would ask for the money so I could pay the person because it made me feel like an adult. They don't care as long as they get the money.
They just want the money.
Kevin's precise timing with VHS is...
He has only $1. He has barely any
20
tip.
cents.
20 cents, you fucking asshole.
He doesn't understand tipping.
Yeah, he is a cheapskate.
So not only did he not tip him well, now he's going to terrify him.
Yeah, and you're going to go back to... You would call the cops then.
Yeah.
Too, and say, I got threatened delivering a pizza, and some guy shot up the place.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that's how this movie ends. He calls the police.
Please show up.
They come in, they go, hey, this kid's alone. Roll credits.
Yeah.
Wait, no, then they take
parents
Kevin.
Get child protective services called him.
Yeah. They take the kid to the police station. Harry and Marv rob the house and flood it at the end.
The end. There you go. The movie's end.
Yeah.
And that was the last pizza that delivery driver ever delivered.
He has post-traumatic stress disorder now because of Kevin.
Yeah.
Good job, kid. You need to learn to like toppings, Kevin.
Jesus Christ, man.
A pizza is just a vehicle for toppings.
It is.
Yeah. If you believe this woman, then why are you taking her for everything she has? Just do the noble thing and just give her the tickets without taking her stuff.
The 90s. This is coming right off the heels of the 80s, where everyone was all like, yuppie central. So that's exactly what it was.
Yeah. I think this guy was in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, so he must be a go-to actor for John Hughes projects. Okay, give me your shoes, too.
It's like, we'll still take all that shit, though.
Yeah. A pocket calculator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pocket calculator. It was probably worth like $500 back then.
Yeah. Wait, who's that old guy hosting a late night talk show? Is this so old that Johnny Carson still is hosting the Tonight Show?
Yeah.
Well, that Dave Letterman's doing the after show. I'm sure he'll take over for Johnny when he retires. Yeah.
Yes, you did. You totally
see, I should just study this photo to know.
I didn't mean to wish you all away, but I did. I meant it for Buzz.
And in his sleep, Kevin had a heart attack from all the sugar he's been eating the end. The Black Bandits robbed the house, and Marv did weird things with his skin. You didn't think that, did you?
You didn't think that. We have to use up all the footage we have of Kevin getting ready in the bathroom.
Well,
all of it.
They really were counting on him scream face, like, working, and it did. I mean, if somebody says Home Alone, they do the face, right?
Yep.
Chekhov's tarantula.
No.
Yeah.
Again, I love how no one is concerned
The checkout girl is.
at all, but she's the only one. But this kid is walking around the grocery store. He's 8 years old, walking around, getting groceries. I don't care who the hell you are. It's unusual.
Yeah.
Like, she gets it because she's like, oh, I'm not a rich asshole. So apparently it's a little strange. But apparently every rich asshole at this, I'm guessing, is a Whole Foods back then.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, no worries.
Poinsettias.
And it's like, wait a minute, this guy isn't getting, gourmet pickles. That's strange.
Yeah. Where's the frozen escargot? Yeah.
For the kids. He still only has like what, $2 left?
Yeah. Well, all that adds a
$19? $19?
That's what that frozen macaroni would cost now.
He's got name brand shit.
Yeah.
Wonder Bread, Tropicana. That's not $19.
I guarantee you that Wonder Bread or Tropicana is probably owned by PepsiCo.
Oh, well, of course it is. Oh,
he got you with that one.
That's his line.
Yeah.
That's how he picks up chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you
you're a
could
stranger.
not become a stranger anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't understand. What was the point of that joke other than ha ha ha?
Ha ha. If only I had a bag that was made out of cloth.
Yeah. Reusable bags. Yeah. Okay, whatever, libtard, snowflake.
I like my petroleum bags.
What are you, that little girl, Greta? Greta Thunberg?
Hey, Kevin. I want your skin. Come with me in a dreamland. Okay.
So, yeah, I guess that's Kevin's, like, first journey into adulthood?
He's
telling
gotten
the
over
furnace to shut up?
that fear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because remember, everybody in this neighborhood is gone.
Everyone.
All 20 houses on the street. They all went to Paris,
never
Florida,
happens.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Never happens.
Pango.
Pango. He's like, oh, you want me to go in? Why would, again, you're doing this in the middle of the day.
Yeah. Because when we went on vacation, when I say we, my family.
Yeah.
Girl, yeah, and the cleaning lady came to the house, and my neighbor came over just to be like, hey, what's this person trying to get in the house?
Yeah.
So, yeah, somebody would be like, hey, who's this guy?
And who the hell puts their foot through the doggy door?
Where's the dog, too?
Oh, shit. Johnny's in there.
Snakes. I don't know any snakes. I mean, I know Marv is stupid, but why wouldn't he think this is television?
Yeah, has he has this like been a movie that no one has watched ever?
Yeah. Oh,
And there's no music at all in the movie, like at all to tell you, like, hey, maybe this isn't a real thing.
It's like, hey, I know this is his Angels with Filthy Souls. I love this movie. Yeah.
If it was Harry, it would be, I know this movie. It's Angels and Filthy Souls.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's El Blanco's house.
Wait, isn't this the house of that famous drug dealer?
That's that famous drug dealer, Peter McAllister, also known as El Blanco.
Yeah. He seems to like to do this with everybody that comes to the door.
Yeah, it's almost like, the pizza delivery guy was told, keep the change, you filthy animal. El Blanco. Because you watched a movie called Angels with Filthy Souls.
What a year for Joe Pesci this is, by the way. He's in
say.
Goodfellas, wins an Oscar for it. This is like the third or fourth highest grossing movie of the year.
I was going to say 90, what was it, 91 or 92 was My Cousin Vinny?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was on a roll.
He was on a roll early 90s. What does a snake sound like?
Well, okay, we clarify that Marv's not too right.
No, I hate this guy in this movie.
So I don't know how
they just
people
cast him as like douchebag face.
So I don't know how people know this, but apparently she's in Scranton right now.
Yes,
I don't know how. Maybe it says on the wall.
I think it says on the wall.
You know well, there's Elvis behind her. That theory, the guy standing there with the beard is supposed to be Elvis.
Really?
Yeah.
Looks
They've
like
actually
Elvis.
found the actor, and he said, like, yeah, sorry, I'm not Elvis, everybody. There is a fan theory that John Candy plays the devil.
I heard this too. I think it was on Reddit.
Yeah.
That Kate sells her soul to get back there.
And then being, of course, the devil, it doesn't even benefit her that she sold her soul because the family just gets there, the next day anyways. Well, speaking of John Candy here, he shot his scenes, everything he was in this movie, in a literal 24-hour period.
Oh, I believe that.
I'm not saying he was just on set for a day. Like, they shot for 24 straight hours.
Yeah.
And they didn't even tell him when he got there. It's like, yeah, we're going to be shooting for a full straight day. He's like, what? Because I think he's also working for scale here.
Oh, yeah. He did. I don't think he made a lot with this one. It's just me and my demons. Also known as Satan.
Yeah.
But you might know me as Polka King of the Midwest. Demons.
Yeah. These are all my demons.
These are all
minions.
my demons sought and lost souls.
They're just Cenobites.
Cenobites. I call it polka, but it's more like poke ya with my horns.
I think everybody had to follow the script pretty verbatim, but they let John Candy improvise like nearly everything.
I kind of figure that. You can tell that this is pretty much a script followed movie.
Yeah.
And Hades.
Yeah. The seventh layer of hell.
Yeah, that's Beelzebub there.
Yeah.
He's gonna get us a van. Yeah, how much would that cost you? Just sign on the dotted line.
Yeah. With his fire pen.
With his fire pen here. Like, he literally does sound like the devil. Oh, gee, shucks.
Oh,
Gee
John.
willikers.
I can't imagine what you would do to... Yeah, you just, you have to blow all of us, but...
I mean, a stopover and an orgy in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
We'll tell you what. We'll let you suck 2 dicks at the same time so you can half it.
God.
Suck 2 dicks at the same time. This is our Home Alone commentary.
I was going to say, we managed to get through most of this without going full X-rated, but damn it, John.
He can cut down a tree, but he can't pack a bag.
No, he can't pack a bag. God. Oh, look, little shit's cutting a tree down.
Just cuts his hands off. He's that incompetent.
Marv is so high in this scene.
He got into Peter McAllister's stash. Impressive that he's able to decorate this tree.
Yeah, he can do all this shit, but he can't pack a suitcase.
Okay, that's subtle, Harry.
Yeah. There's no dad in there.
Yeah, we're gonna kill the kid and rob the house. Wait, what? Harry? What?
Kill the kid, rob the house.
Yeah. Roll credits.
Yeah.
We said the title.
So the title has to be said. We're going to kill him.
What do you mean? This is the only house. I mean, yes, it's a giant house,
It's
but
a
they're all
nice
giant
house.
houses.
Yes, every house on this block is giant.
Yeah.
And you know that El Blanco's house.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
know it's riddled with drugs. and there's a big safe that has bearer bonds in it.
But he said he wanted, like, securities and shit.
Yeah. This is Nakatomi's house.
It's Nakatomi's house. Welcome to hell.
Second unit,
Damn it.
now
Yeah.
first unit. I mean,
So, like, do you
Poinsettia-
want to challenge me to a duel of singing and looting?
I mean, I know beggars can't be choosers, but could you maybe not play your instruments in her face?
This is hell right here.
I mean, there's so many poinsettias in this movie. There's a poinsettia on the truck.
Yeah.
In the truck. Like, why is that there? Oh, fun fact. This role was supposed to go to a basically unknown Chris Farley.
Really?
Yeah. Couldn't make it work, and I think I've seen this guy in other things.
He's been in other things. I've seen him
Yeah.
in other stuff.
It's one of those journeyman
I
actors.
think he was might have been in Armageddon?
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I think so. Or I might be thinking of somebody else, but he has a similar face.
There were a lot of people in Armageddon,
Yeah.
but all forgettable performances. I don't think they knew you were Chris Kringle.
No one knew you were Santa Claus.
It's weird that he's still wearing the get up.
Of course. Yeah, he's getting together with the elf because you don't have your damn beard on.
Yeah, that outfit is fucking hot, by the way.
What?
The Santa outfit.
The Santa
I wore
outfit?
one recently, sweating my balls off. You want your family back?
You want
Hey,
your
kid, I'm going to call
family-
the cops.
Like, I'm going to call the police now,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to go bang my elf.
Yeah.
But I'm going to call the police first because you're clearly home alone by yourself.
Hey, elf.
And
it's
I
not-
know where you live because you just told me your address.
Yeah.
There you go. Here's some Tic Tacs. that
Tic
aren't-
Tacs probably owned by
that-
PepsiCo.
Those are probably drugs.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh,
Those
I
are
gave him the wrong
roofies.
Tic Tacs.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was for the elf.
It's so much easier on the Wet Bandits because Kevin just sleeps through their thievery.
I had some of Santa's Tic Tacs.
Oh, that was improv too. The car was not supposed to not work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It really did like collapse.
And him going like that's just good acting because he just improv like shit. Nobody will be seated during the Kevin walks down the street scene.
Yep. Oh, family. I don't have any of that because I wished him away.
See, that's what works well with this movie is that he is young enough that he really thinks he wished his family away. But in the second one, he's like, sweet, I'm in New York City. Fuck my family. Like, I know they're not wished away.
I know they're not there. And I know that Santa Claus last year gave me roofies.
Yeah.
And not Tic Tacs.
I slept for 6 days.
Heading to church.
Well, you got to end your second act, big.
Yeah.
I think I read somewhere that Chris Columbus he wanted this scene to be like very like Christmassy, but also kind of ominous.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a difficult task for the set designer and the cinematographer.
I wanted to be scary, but
Yeah.
Christmassy. Can you do that?
I mean, churches scare me.
Yeah,
so.
they scare me too.
And again, he meets, Jacob Marley in here, who doesn't go, hey, where's your family?
Well, just nobody in there is like, hey, where is your parents?
Yeah.
Kind of weird just here by yourself.
I mean, I know extras, you got to pay extras and stuff, but like nobody came to see their kids perform, huh?
Yeah, I was going to say no one's there
There's
for
like
the choir.
5 people.
No one's there for the choir. That's kind of shitty.
Look, nobody wants to go to their kid's stupid concert, but you have to.
You do. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I really don't.
I would
It's
probably have
cute.
different feelings if
If you had
kid.
children,
Yeah.
it would be different. I'm being honest with you. Like I've gone to a bunch of them. They're nice.
Okay, yeah.
That's a terrifying statue.
Yeah, they did their due diligence of making this place creepy.
Yep.
Poinsettias. We should just call Poinsettia alone.
Poinsettia alone. Oh, it's that creepy bastard.
He wore his church clothes, but does he have the death boots on?
Of course, he has the death boots on. He's like, yep, I wear my death boots at church.
You know, maybe he's like a huge alcoholic and doesn't question the fact that a kid's by himself. Yeah. Like he's on his 4th snifter of brandy.
He's like, finally gotcha.
Yeah. You don't think I'll murder you in a church? Think again.
I got my salt out back. I can salt the meat right here.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's how you disarm him. About your age. I've salted younger.
You could too.
You could like not look like a creepy bastard.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. There's a lot of things going on about him, but none of it's true. That means there's some story
Yeah.
that it's originated from.
Don't believe all that shit
So-
you heard.
Don't believe I'm salting people, but something might have happened
Yeah.
to cause people in the neighborhood to think that you are salting people in your salt container.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been an asshole, Kevin.
And essentially, I use magic to murder people.
I like my family. That's why I wished him away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they suck balls.
Yeah. I had an older brother, but now he's cured meat.
He's jerky.
Shh. There's a song going on right now. Shh. Oh, I think this is a test run, I think. Yeah. That's why there's only 4 people there.
Gotcha.
Dress rehearsal, if you will.
I threatened that I would assault him.
Assault him?
You would assault him?
Yeah.
This time someone heard me say, he's salting his son. Because a little shit.
He'll press the charges finally.
Not past the statute of limitations yet.
Yeah, whatever.
There's also Freddy Krueger down there. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, it's just Michael Myers instead of Freddy Krueger now.
Yeah. Just turn on the lights for your son.
Like, kid, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, your dad doesn't really care that much
And
about
your dad is El Blanco, so he will kill you if you don't talk to him. He'll put a hit on you.
Yeah. You can tell he's starting to wane on this conversation. He's just like,
It's like
I should have come and talked to this kid.
I should have just stayed creepy.
Yeah. See, he's like, get
Go
out
home, get the fuck out of here. Nice talking to you. Glad to know you have no parents around you. So, you know.
No, let me just move your hand over here.
Yeah, come on.
All right, now it's time for a John Williams banger.
It is a banger.
Right as he starts to run out of here, I'm like, yeah, John Williams, you bring it. Happy holidays, jerk.
Huh, I wonder if that kid had parents around him. Might want to call the police.
Beginning of the third act, beginning of the third act.
Now, this was the moment when quite literally most of us flash forward to this part when we had a VHS tape. Like, you skipped through all the rest of this, and you got to this part, and we just watched it over and over again.
No, I need to see people get bashed in the face with balls.
I remember, like, literally, I had a friend in Colorado at the time when this movie came out, and we were just like, all right, the beginning part's great. Let's fast forward to the murderings.
Yeah.
So he's got an hour to set all these traps up.
Yep.
Do you think he would be able to accomplish that in
God,
reality?
No. Well, also the things he couldn't clean up, because he apparently cleaned up all the booby traps stuff before his mom gets there the next day.
Yeah.
But he tarred the stairs to the basement. You don't just clean that up.
Ah, yes. Murder plan number 1.
Wait. It would have probably taken just that amount of time to do this.
To draw, yeah, it'd take 15 minutes. 15 minutes. So he's got 45 minutes to set all this shit up.
Yeah. Better hope it's cold enough tonight for that to freeze over. Chekhov's tarantula.
That is going to light the house on fire.
So, wait, the tarantula got in the basement, and then it's in the attic at the end.
Yep. Pointy.
Ugh. For people who are weirded out by feet, that one.
Oh, God, yeah. So he's got a rope. There's no way you could tie anything that tight.
So he knows, like, fisherman's knots, but he can't pack a back.
No. It's like murderer feet fetish.
I think what happens to Mars' feet, like Tarantino just jerks off to it.
Yeah, just flash forward to that part. I need to see
Chekhov's tarantula.
We gotta eat our microwave mac and cheese.
I do love that he's such a sociopath that, like, he set up all these traps. But he's like, I have time for a delicious dinner.
Eat a delicious mac and cheese dinner full of carbs.
I've never had Kraft mac and cheese that looks as good as his does, by the way.
Because it doesn't exist, John.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. It's fake.
Like, even like Easy Mac doesn't look that good.
That's what she said.
We'll go to the back door, and then I'll shoot him in the head.
That's for debate.
On sale? What the fuck?
Yeah, you only had a coupon for the orange
Yeah.
juice. What do you mean on sale?
What crazy person uses a knife and fork for mac and cheese?
Yeah. Why does he have a knife?
Why do you need a knife for mac and cheese, you moron? Here we go.
Shoot them in the face.
Remember, aim small, miss small.
Now, we got to count all the times that they would have died. in
Okay.
this. Yeah.
All right. Christmas, little fella. We know that you're in there and that you're all alone.
His delivery of this, of getting hit by the nuts, is something
So
special.
good. Oh, here we go.
You don't see that, guys?
Ruptured testicle.
Yeah. Testicular hematoma.
That is a ruptured testicle right there.
You know,
You
Columbus.
are pissing blood right now.
Yeah. Chris Columbus had to work with Joe Pesci. He's like, you can't swear. It's like, well, how do I not swear? And so they gave him like a set of like, fracka, rack.
Oh.
This time it's a shotgun. It's not a pellet gun anymore.
Oh, he's again cracked skull.
Yeah. That's another one of the special effects shots that kid got screwed over on. Wow, the thing is, I've only been breezed in the testicles, and it's put me out for like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
man
you're
got
not getting
shot.
right up. He
Yeah.
probably has like a solid nut and plant. Whoopsie.
All right, he would survive that. Just some
He
fractures,
would survive. I mean, it'd take the wind out
cracked
of you.
ribs, some fractures. Yeah.
It'd take the wind out of you. He's dead. I mean, he's
wouldn't
broken
get up.
bones. He's broken bones.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to get
like
up.
his spine
Yeah.
alone. Those are concrete steps.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you wouldn't be able to get up.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ow. Yeah. Possibly cracked skull.
Crack skull. Whoop. Slippery, slippery. Just maybe go on the sides.
Yeah.
Like up the sides.
Oh,
Oh,
that's maybe a broken neck.
that's yeah.
I don't even know how that stuntman did that.
That's got to be plastic.
We don't give Daniel Stern enough credit
No,
for his
they don't.
physical comedy.
They don't.
Yeah, God, locked doors are hard to get into, aren't they?
Yeah. Could have tried that first time.
So, if Marv ever went into a house and it was already flooding, would that just ruin his life?
Oh, it totally would. There's another wet bandits. And watch out, Freddy Krueger just comes out. You thought we were imaginary. I've got your soul now.
All right, here's where I think we have our first guaranteed death. Cerebral hematoma.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're totally dead.
Marv's died once.
And that thing has been on. That
Yeah.
thing has been on. So yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Our first confirmed dead. Again, use the fucking side bushes, you moron.
But that's not funny.
No, but this one is.
Yeah. Oh, here's a tip from your Uncle John. You don't want to put cold on a burn because then it's going to blister permanently.
Yes.
Easy from
fall down the floor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Easy for me to say. That's what I would do too if my hand was. I got 3rd-degree burns on my hand. Nice touch on the sequel.
We won't see that anymore. We won't see that ever again.
Nice touch in the sequel when he goes to catch Kevin. He still has the M on his hand.
Yeah. Here's your foot fetish, John.
Yeah.
You gonna beat one off right here?
Oh, fuck. I'm not saying I've got a weird foot thing.
Yeah. Oh, no, this gets me.
Oh.
I stepped on a nail when I was a kid, too. It's like, yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Blood just gushing out of his foot.
The crazy thing is, like, when you step on a nail, you don't actually, if you're not paying attention to it, you're not going to know that you did it until you look down and your brain connects the dots.
Yeah.
So, like, he wouldn't scream like that in reality. He would just look down and see the blood. Oh.
The amount of time that he stays there, his scalp is gone.
Now, that's our second murder right there.
Yeah,
it was murdered.
It would go to his skull.
His body went into shock.
Yeah.
Okay? He's dead.
He's going to need skin grafting.
And that fire wouldn't just stay localized to one area of his head.
Yeah.
That would be all over his whole body. Oh, God. Oh.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, why are you touching it? The skin won't grow back. Where are you, you little creep?
That's a fair statement.
Yes, the
Scream
window that's open must be not a trap.
Yeah. Don't bother getting him. Just start stealing stuff.
I mean, that really doesn't do anything to you. It just is annoying.
Yeah, that's just humiliating.
Yeah, getting hit with a bunch of feathers and caulking, that's just annoying.
Yeah. Hey, Quentin Tarantino.
Here you go. Here you go. Another one for you. Yeah, step on those.
Don't look down or anything.
Step on those
Marv.
ornaments. No, we can't look down, ever. Oh! Have you ever stepped on an ornament like that?
Yeah.
John? It does hurt.
Yes.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Damn!
Well, it's a Japanese custom. You know,
Yeah.
maybe he spent some time over in Japan.
Yep. That wasn't organized at all.
Hey, you got to clear those micro machines. Almost slipped and broke her neck. Setup and payoff. The John Hughes special.
It really is. Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Cerebral hematoma.
Yeah, he's dead. No, you won't. Yep, you're dead too.
Yeah. Aw, that's lovely.
Bing.
Because apparently the wet bandits do not have peripheral vision.
No.
So you lost a tooth?
Why does it matter if it's your gold tooth? Like
That's why you're gonna kill him?
that's your only little bit of. See, that is Joe Pesci. That should be Joe Pesci right there.
Yeah.
That's Tommy from Goodfellas. He's gonna snap off your cojones and boil them in motor oil.
Oh, so you do know how to use the phone.
Yeah, you little shit. You know how to use the phone.
Points at you.
Oh God, the thing I could have jumped over.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go, John. Here you go. This is your payoff.
Yeah. What could the payoff possibly be, Brian? Oh,
Ah! Tarantula.
you know, they didn't even show this tarantula until right now, I'm
No.
pretty sure. Yeah. So Daniel Stern is actually terrified of spiders.
For real?
Yeah. So they told him, or that he said, you have one take. That's all I'm going to give you. And he's actually not even screaming there because it would have scared the spider. So he's just fake
Mouthing.
screaming, and they put it in ADR later.
Wow. Again, has he tested this contraption? And he's got 8-year-old strength. There's no way it's going to hold him.
I love watching the stunt person that's clearly like an
40.
18-year-old woman, you know? Like, hey, are you 5 foot and you can pass off as an 8-year-old boy? Yeah, okay. He sounds genuinely concerned, like
Yeah. Hey,
he snapped.
Marv, what are you going to do? This is like Karen from Goodfellas. Oh! That's broken the breast.
Yeah, if there weren't broken ribs already.
More broken ribs.
All right, let's
All right.
see the stunt
Let's
person.
see the stunt woman. Yay! Stunt woman.
Hey, wow, Kevin actually grew like 5 inches.
Now Kevin's dead.
Yeah, the fact that he crash lands shows that he didn't.
He didn't
Test
test
it.
it.
No.
He didn't test it. You would wish. You could have called the police an hour ago.
Yeah.
There are no more tricks down there. You're all morons. He only had so much time to set up so many tricks.
Yeah, I mean, just you're adults. Run down the stairs.
Run down
and
the
go in
damn stairs.
backyard. I mean, they're not the brightest bulbs.
But
in
like,
there.
come on. He clearly only had so many tricks to set up.
Yeah. By the way, the idea that an 8-year-old could saw through that thick of rope,
No way.
no, not happening.
Well, he didn't saw through. He chopped it off. Like he used like hedge clippers.
Or yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
phrase it correctly.
Now he was using a saw to chop down the tree, and he could have used that.
Mhm.
That would have made it more sense.
Yeah.
But less comical.
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll probably get there before you can get through
I
the
mean,
rope.
it's not that high up. You'd be
Yeah.
okay.
Huh.
Oh,
I think they survived that.
yeah, you'd survive that. Now it's not as comical because like in the second one, their noses got like bent,
Yeah.
and they had to fix them.
Well, the second movie is basically Looney Tunes.
It is.
Yeah. Marv, just remember, this is all Harry's fault.
It
He
is
was
all
like,
Harry's
let's just
fault.
forget this house.
Yeah.
Move on. I love Marv's walking because he's in the snow barefoot.
Yeah. You could have done that before.
Yeah.
Yes, because all your ideas, Harry's, have been great so far. They've been all bangers.
Yeah.
Now, the water's been running for like what?
A
Maybe
day?
A day?
Yeah.
So you'd have way more water than that.
Yeah. Christmas classic where they're gonna murder a
And
child.
they're going to bite off his fingers.
Yeah. We're gonna rape him, eat him, and kill him in an order that might be surprising.
Oh, murder boots.
Yeah.
Did you know that I salt meat?
He couldn't wear the loafers he wore earlier. He had to
No.
wear his murder boots on. Apparently, Joe Pesci got way too into that and bit his finger, left a mark.
Oh, shit.
That stunt double with the shovel is clearly not him. So they can take paint cans to the head, but a shovel
No.
does it.
No.
Oh, but that is also death, I think. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that wicked blow to the skull like that.
After they had just already been hit multiple times, yes, they're dead. Yeah, it's amazing, Kevin, what happens when you call the police. It's just amazing.
Maybe
what
his mom
happens.
should have said the house is being robbed and they would have brought this many squad cars. His,
Like, I'll kill them next time.
look at the smug.
He's just smug, like,
How proud he is of
I'm going to
himself.
kill them next time.
Well, tomorrow's Christmas morning, so I guess I'm going to run the vacuum to clean up all the feathers. I'm going to get the tar off the stairs.
Bye-bye. I'll kill you next time.
You know, Joe Pesci here, like, he almost has kind of like almost a respect. Like,
He's like,
good work, kid.
good work.
I hate
kid.
you. I want to kill you,
I'm
but
bringing a gun with me next time.
which he does.
He does, yeah.
I want a director's cut that's like 4 hours where we see him clean up. You know,
Yeah, there's no way he cleaned up all that shit.
where do those gifts come from?
He made them
Ah,
because he's insane.
he doesn't know how to pack a bag, but he can wrap
He's
presents
insane.
like
He's
a pro.
Insane. He's an insane kid.
Oh yeah, the Kenosha Kickers.
Yeah, the Satan.
Huh.
You're not, but you gave me your soul, so I'll tell you whatever
Yeah.
you want.
I mean, you're gonna lose them again next year. 49 weeks.
49 weeks with our demon families, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, I know this is supposed to be like funny, but like that's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
He's never even met his kid.
Well, the kid's only 14, so he still has a few years left to meet him.
You left your. I mean, you are Satan after all.
Yeah.
So, I was trying to do business and like I was trying to get more time, and I left my kid at the funeral parlor, and I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna give him a complex. I was trying to teach him the family business. That's all I was trying to say.
Only John Candy can improv like this.
Wow, that's the best one. Kids are resilient. That's, I think, pretty much the motto for all us millennials. Hey, you guys are resilient.
Yeah, you're fine.
You guys are resilient.
Yeah, we boomers destroyed you.
We destroyed
but,
all your shit.
yeah.
But yeah, you're resilient.
But remember, we'll take no credit for anything that's wrong in your life.
But take credit for all the good things.
Yeah.
And attribute to our genes. Ah, yes. Wouldn't be a John Hughes, Christopher Columbus movie without snow right at the end. Fake snow, but still snow.
Yeah. And this is where the kid realized there's no Santa, no Jesus, and no hope.
And that you're all out of Buzz's money.
Yeah. He starves to death. He's like, maybe I can eat the fabric
Well,
softener.
I've still got that macaroni and cheese. That's
still sitting on the table.
I'm going to eat it with my knife and fork. That's a good Christmas dinner, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, Christmas breakfast at this point.
Yeah.
Ice
Although
cold macaroni.
Although it's been sitting out, though, the whole time. So it'll give him food poisoning. He'll die.
Yeah, because there's milk in there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Satan's dropping her off. Yay.
Your soul is mine.
Now remember, I've taken your soul, and you're going to lose Kevin next year. And I won't be around to redeem you again. So, it's on you.
Kevin, why is the sidewalk so slippery out there? And why is the doorknob so hot?
Why is the house not on fire? Because you had a barbecue thing on the doorknob.
I will say that this is good direction here because at first he's kind of like, he's pissed,
Yes.
but then he lets it go.
It's like, wait a minute. I didn't really make you all disappear?
You just left without me. Fuck you.
Yes. It's like, yeah, you left me here, bitch.
Yeah.
You know how much therapy I'm going to need after this? Fuck you.
Yeah,
Don't worry. It's cool.
They recently reunited and like did the
Yeah,
same hug and
it
stuff.
was cute. I
Yeah.
saw it. It'd be really nice if Macaulay Culkin came on our podcast and, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, he's turned us down 3 times, so
3 times.
at least he responded.
That was nice of him.
I mean, they didn't. They wanted to stay in Paris and eat the shrimp.
Wow, it's my dad, El Blanco, and all the family. Kevin, my boy, I did a little bit of fathering, and I got back. Yeah, you know, we had a whole bunch of shrimp.
I mean, you're emotionally traumatized, but you're all right.
You're all right, yeah. I burned down your room.
Yeah, Buzz's redemption.
By the way, I destroyed all your porno mags.
And I'm pretty sure the tarantula's dead.
Yeah, you know, because you sold your soul to Satan.
Yeah. You don't need milk.
You went shopping.
Yeah, Pete.
Holy crap. Fuck you. Fuck you, El
I
Blanco.
tortured 2 grown men.
Yeah, just screwing around. I tortured 2 grown men. No worries.
Non-violent criminals, you know? And they immediately leave him alone
Yes, they all leave him alone. Because he has their respect now.
again. Yeah.
Plus, don't mind all the blood.
Yeah. PG, Brian, no blood.
Oh, look at that. A gold tooth. I wonder if that's from snakes.
Yeah, it's got to be from snakes.
That's got to be from snakes. Thought I killed snakes and put him in the wood chipper.
Oh, it's extra money for you, you know, because you don't have enough.
Like, I'm going to put this with my blow money.
Yeah, Mr. 12 tickets to Paris at Christmas.
He's El Blanco.
Oh God, Brian. Oh God.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying.
He brought his family back.
Oh man,
Oh, my God, the cries.
I gotta call my dad. Oh wait, he's dead.
Oh, and he forgave that assault.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me the
I don't think
strength
that's the
to
same
talk
little
to
girl
my
from
kid.
earlier.
It's not.
Yeah.
He's like, all I wanted was to get my family back, and that little shit gave me my family back. I
Fair
did
question.
what you deserved.
Yeah. And
get.
after that touchy-feely moment, we end with a zinger, and that's
That
Home Alone.
is Home Alone there. Classic movie, John. Classic movie.
Although I do wonder if I would watch this if it wasn't a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't think you would?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, it's let's be honest here. It's a fun movie.
It's a nice frivolous holiday romp.
Yes. Yeah, it is. But I mean, like, it's one of those things that if you think too hard about it, the whole movie like kind of collapses on itself.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's not one of those logic movies.
It's not. It's a fun one, and like I think I've been seeing a lot of people say like if you added modern technology, the whole thing would collapse.
Yeah. Because
clearly, like the minute a cell phone is included, like you absolutely would be able to solve about 90% of the problems.
Yeah, having an iPad, a laptop, yeah, it changes
Just
everything.
anything like that would solve the problems.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been fun. We haven't done again a watch along in a long time, and if you've managed to listen to the whole thing, thank you.
Yeah. You can never watch this again without us.
Yeah, you can.
Or we'll find you.
John, where can they find you at? on the internets?
Let's see. The usuals: Facebook, X, Twitter, Instagram, and over on YouTube.
Awesome. You can find me at Brian Connington on Twitter. I am also on the Psycho Show page. Be sure to follow us and like us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Psycho Show. As I mentioned at the top of the episode, we are on YouTube. So head over to our YouTube channel, hit the subscribe, follow button, like the videos. I've been putting a lot of TikToks style videos out there too that have been getting some traction. Speaking of TikToks, we are also on TikTok at Cinema Psycho Show. And be sure to hang out with us on our Discord channel. The link for it is in the description of this episode. And of course, you can find us and follow us at wherever you listen to audio. And we will see you next time. And I just want to say, have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holiday, a Rockin' Yule. I mean, all those things.
Kwanzaa.
Kickin' Kwanzaa. Spend time with your family. Spend time with your friends. You know, that's kind of what my wish is for the holidays. What about you, John?
I would say, go to that ham store, because this time of year has to be the only way they make any money.
Yes.
Honey baked ham.
This
place.
and Easter.
This. Otherwise, they don't make any business. So,
Yeah.
Go buy a ham from them.
Go buy
they
a
don't
ham.
starve.
Go buy
I
ham.
would say happy holidays as well here. Thank you for getting to this point. And, take care of yourselves and enjoy the holidays.